months ago has all built for this. The championship game in the Big 12 Conference. One that has a long history of classic finishes. We could be in for another one here today. Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see the number 17 team in the country, the Arizona Wildcats, taking on the second-ranked team, the Iowa State Cyclones. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Return starts just inside the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. Direct snap. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. He'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Here comes the bunch formation. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He lets it go on the move. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. He escapes the pocket. Extending the play now. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Nice job of this defense taking away the primary receiver, even the second and third option. But the quarterback's legs are the difference. They almost kept him short, but instead, he gets that first down.
They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. And it's a direct snap. Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short gain. The game makes it second and medium. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Now they're running on the toss. Picks up the first, looking for more. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down.
Anytime you like to run the toss play successfully, that means you're going to have to win the battle on the edges. That means you seal the edge in order to let your back get to the corner. They got it done there. What a nice game.
And the Cyclones pick up enough yardage to get a first down. Send the back in motion. He's going to take off here. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Love the aggressive mindset from the play caller here on first down. Take a shot downfield. The only thing is, they're all covered. Nobody's open. He gets flushed out of the pocket, decides to run towards the boundary and gets out of bounds, and a good gain and a first down.
The Cyclones lining up here on 1st and 10. They call the draw play here. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. This is the 8th play of the opening drive, but now it's 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. Wide open downfield. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving the quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. Now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
And the Cyclones are in the red zone. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. Solid drive to start this conference championship game. Now, can they convert on 3rd down in the red zone? Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Oh, and they get him. The defense finally chasing him down for a sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with a first sack of the game.
They'll kick it away here. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Keeping it on the ground here. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
After the 2nd down incompletion, you have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. Back, we're going to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the grab. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. The punt team making their way on the field. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. Choosing to return the punt. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Cyclones offense is back out on the field now. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Breaks free. He's in the clear. At the 30 now. Inside the 10. Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Cyclones.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
PAT makes it 7-0. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Okay, so the Arizona offense heads back out of the field now. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? An inside give now from the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. Sophomore trying to make a play, but put too much on the throw.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. Eventually, it's going to cost you.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And the wideout goes in motion. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Contact as he threw it. Oh, that one's picked off. Breaks into the open. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
It's third and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. Powers through. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Running back grabs it on a screen. Touchdown, Iowa State. That's how you finish a play. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
With the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start with the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch made on the out route. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. Receiver makes the catch. He's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. They bring the punter onto the field now. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And the pump will bounce and roll out of bounds. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap.
Boy, did they dodge a bullet right there. So fortunate to recover their own fumble. I don't know how that ball bounced in their favor.
They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Looking to pass here. Snags a quick throw. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Cyclones. They were not going to catch him that time.
And that's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
Tack on the PAT, and it's 21-0. Well, Kirk, Iowa State has the lead here. And as we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial second quarter beginning right now. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Grab down the middle. It's 4. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Well, the defense knows, Kirk, might take more than one tackler to bring this tight end down.
Well, anytime as a defense, you always want to rally to the football. But against this guy, you especially want to do that because you saw he breaks through that first arm tackle. I thought he might be able to pick up even more yards.
A deep shot to the right. Catch made down inside the 10. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Wildcats.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
PAT is good, makes the score 21-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And here comes the Iowa State offense back out of the field now. This group has been clicking. They really built momentum. And the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game. And he's able to do that right here.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Will hand it off. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
Hey, it's not a lot, but it's enough to get the first down.
First and 10 play coming up. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Toss it to the back, running left. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
Well, this defense seems to be confused. That's back-to-back big carries for first downs. They better get it together, or this could be an easy drive for this offense.
The Cyclones will have first and 10 here. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. He dumps it off to the tight end. They're finally able to stop, and the quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And he drops back in the gun. On the move now. Gets rid of it on the move. Caught by the receiver. He stopped, but he gets a first down. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Going for a big play downfield. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, just what they wanted. You got a chance to make a huge play. Everybody does their job. Great route. Quarterback puts it right on the money, and he just drops it.
Yeah, he's set. Here's second down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Using his legs on the scramble. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
And the Cyclones are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Quarterback pre-snap adjustment snap for this defense. It's a draw. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard.
Man, the defensive coordinator has to be fired up about this play. The thing that he has to love is that his defense and their technique was right on point. They didn't lose their leverage. They stayed with the play and didn't just go after the quarterback.
Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
The Cyclones trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. Ball carrier wrapped up, brought down.
Boy, tight windows as always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Solid gain puts him in good position for second down and goal. And the quarterback just sneaks it. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa State.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown. He shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. They begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. And there's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Okay, we've reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. And here comes the punter onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And the punt will just bounce out of bounds. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He bought some time, now lets it go. The receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Now here's the toss play. Finds room at the 30. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Cyclones.
What a long run for a touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive now from the 25. Takes the toss, heads to his right. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. That's a designed quarterback keeper. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Chris, those deep shots, to me, the advantage is with the quarterback and the receiver because you know where the ball is. Great defensive backs' only chance is being able to locate the ball and be able to go up and knock it away. Really impressed with his ability to find the football, which allowed him to be able to eventually make the play.
And they spot it down just outside the 30. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. A little bit less than 30 seconds to go before halftime, and it'll be 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's a quick grab. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Well, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. When he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the Wildcat look. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot right down the middle. And it's incomplete. Just 3 seconds left on the clock.
The defense has got to do a better job of communicating. That is a wide-open receiver. They catch a break by an errant throw by the quarterback.
And the Cyclones will have to punt this one away. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. He'll field the punt. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Cyclones will kick it off to begin the second half. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee, and they'll bring the football to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Arizona offense back out on the field. A lot of work to do in the second half. Down big. Can they get something going right now? And they'll start the 3rd quarter here on the ground.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Lets it go quickly. And it's incomplete. Might have heard some footsteps there over the middle. Now it's going to bring up 3rd down. We come to the line. A long way to go for the first half, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. The
quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
The punting unit on the field after the third down incompletion. And that punt will just bounce away from the returner and out of bounds, so no return. And the Iowa State offense takes the field now. Look at this, an end around to start the drive.
You know, even though positive yards are gained here, I think the defense has to be happy on how they prepared coming into the game for these kind of different looks. They looked very aware that these formations and plays could happen on any given down.
The game makes it second and medium. Oh, it's a double pass. Pressure is coming. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
I'll tell you what, man, this defensive speed is electric. Great job of running to the football. Nowhere to go at all after that throw.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Here's the toss play now, running left. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
And the Cyclones will bring their punt team onto the field. Fielding the punt, looking to improve field position here. Oh, and he's got some space here. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Okay, so the Arizona offense heads back out of the field now. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And the sophomore quarterback throws it behind the receiver.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Makes the throw across the middle of the field. And the pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
Trying for a 4th down completion. Taking a shot deep down the right side. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. He had all day back there before throwing the strike. Touchdown, Arizona.
We see more and more of this in college football. If you get the right guy in that slot that can win the one-on-one matchups, you take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
And now they'll set up for the point after. PAT is good. They cut into the lead. It's 35-14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Cyclones together a positive drive here. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Screen to the receiver in the flat. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Moves out of the pocket. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up 4th down. The Cyclones will line up to boot it away. And they'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And they'll kick it away here. Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Here comes the Arizona offense back out on the field. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, the pass is picked off. He could go. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. He'll toss it to the back. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, you talk about a corner who isn't afraid to come up and hit someone. Great play on the outside to route the pitch man up and bring him down behind the line. It's good recognition, agility, and speed to make that tackle.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. 2nd down, they're going to throw it. He escapes the pocket. Doesn't get rid of it. He's brought down way behind the line of scrimmage. That's a huge loss.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. The quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Toss play to the outside. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
And the Cyclones will send their punt team onto the field. On to kick now for the 5th time today. Not the way he wanted to kick it. See if he can make something happen with the return. You can see he's a dangerous return, and they finally grab him, but he sets the offense up in pretty good field position. So here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Arizona.
Okay, great. Get ready.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Here's the second down play. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. A deep shot to the left side. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Well, one of the few times this receiver is unable to come up with a big play. This guy has over 100 yards receiving. I would just keep trying to find ways to line him up and create mismatch opportunities.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. It's another deep shot. He's got it right near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Wildcats. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
PAT cuts it to a 14-point game, 35-21. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Looking to throw it on first down. Rolling to his left outside the pocket. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Heads up move by the head coach. Using that challenge, officials will reverse the call on the field after taking a closer look. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Now it's 2nd down here. They'll try the left side with a toss. He's got room to run. 1st down, looking for more now. You make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You first open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time. Just a few on the play. The offense now operating in empty. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. End zone offense comes up with the football.
Oh, what a play by this defense. Trailing in the second half, really the only way you can get back into this game is create turnovers. Ball's on the ground, they pounce on it, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
The offense begins this drive, backs to their own goal line, set up at the 3. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? Do they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
He's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Well, this time he misses his intended target, but this receiver has been a key today. They want to try to defeating him.
3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. He's looking deep again. And it's hauled in, catch made way downfield. You make the tackle, but he gains enough to make the 1st down in what should be the last play of the 3rd quarter. Well, Kirk, Iowa State has the lead here. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. No press here, the defense backing away. It's an out route, the catch made. Defense surrounds it, just a short gain on that completion.
Well, it's another positive play, but man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
Looking to throw yet again. He fires downfield. Makes a diving grab there. That was beautiful.
What a great catch by that receiver, Chris. He lays out and comes down with it, and the quarterback is the beneficiary. He's actually over 200 yards, and he can thank his receivers for plays like this.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he was trying to throw it to.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
2nd down after the incompletion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. There's contact on the throw. Oh, he misfires again. 3 in a row.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment. Here we go. It's what you hope for. Fourth quarter, one-possession game, conference championship on the line.
You know, these conference championship games sometimes can be so unpredictable. 1 minute you're up by a couple scores, then all of a sudden you have a stalled possession or a turnover, and the pendulum shifts in favor of the opposing team. It's feeling like that might be happening late in this game.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. He stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Iowa State offense back onto the field now. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. They'll run it to the left. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Chris, as you know, the reason this team has such a nice lead today is the day that this guy has had running the football. But that time, finally, the defense comes up with an answer for him.
Receivers are bunched together. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Using his legs here. No for the first, but still going. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Everything taken away, this quarterback uses his mind and his feet. Really nice job here working with the lead. Why take a chance and throw it into traffic? He pulls it down, picks up some big yards there on that 3rd down, and up for the 1st down.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Wildcat look picks up a solid game, but they're still short of the 1st.
When you can run it like this with a late lead and the defense knows it's coming, that's a clear sign the offense has done its job. This defense is worn down at this point, and closing the game out should be pretty routine if they can keep this up.
Oh, look at the quick cut. Defense makes the tackle, but that Wildcat look does produce a 1st down.
Well, it wasn't necessarily pretty or a game changer, but those option plays are sometimes best used to just get enough to just get a 1st down. I think that was the thinking on this last play. The defense has to be more aware in these kind of situations.
He gets loose. As the 1st down is still going. Comes out of bounds after another big game on the ground. This running game has been strong today. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Direct snap. Defense not fooled by the Wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Leaning on the run game here. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
On third down, he drops to throw. He'll throw it now. Catch made, looking for the goal line. He'll step out after a nice gain there, and the offense will have first and goal.
Oh, nice job here by the receiver to be able to pick up this first down. I guess the only thing he could have done better was stay in bounds. You got to stay in bounds to be able to keep that clock moving with the lead.
Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. Touchdown, Iowa State. Still no answer for this offense. This passing game is on fire. The quarterback cannot be stopped. With the conference championship on the line, he's delivering.
Yeah, he's in sync right now with his wide receivers, but, man, my attention seems to be more on the defense. What in the world are they thinking? You can't just allow this quarterback to sit back there and throw. You've got to be able to put pressure on him, or he's going to continue to throw touchdown after touchdown.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Okay, so the Arizona offense heads back out of the field now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. The pocket breaking down. And he throws his third interception of the day. Tackle made on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 37-minute.
Boy, the offense just could not afford to throw this interception. It's already a two-possession game. By throwing this pick, now you wonder how many more opportunities will you get.
And the offense gets a chance to start with a short field. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. First down, looking to throw the ball. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Boom. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. No, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's fourth down.
Boy, he just missed another one, Chris. That would have been touchdown number 4 for this quarterback. Still, what a performance we've seen from this guy today, and he's not done yet.
And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Here comes the Arizona offense back out on the field. Time running out in this conference championship game. This is a desperation drive right here. Got to score. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looking deep to the right side. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
The secondary backed up off the ball now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking deep downfield to the left. It's picked off again, the fourth for this QB today. Look out, he's in the clear. The 30. And they'll finally bring him down after a huge return. The defense doesn't just get the takeaway. They set the offense up in great field position. And the Iowa State offense takes the field now. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Pitch to the back. Fighting off the defender. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Good job by the defense forcing this pitch to get the ball out of the quarterback's hands. The problem is they gave up some positive yards there, but at least they brought him down.
Come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. Tight end makes the grab. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catching. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
Trying to make the first with a wide receiver run. And he'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. The defense not fooled at all.
The defense there showed incredible discipline on the backside contain, and that reverse wasn't going anywhere. Just textbook.
So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. And that one's straight down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
The first play of the drive now from the 25. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, almost another interception. Can you believe it? It's going to bring up third down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you.
Looking deep down the left side. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Now here we are in the fourth quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense and give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Oh, he makes the catch. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. And a timeout stops the clock with 8 seconds remaining. Arizona getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Quick throw to his receiver. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down. What an amazing run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the Big 12 and become a piece of the history of that great conference. And now with the playoff spot locked up, we get to see what they can do against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.